So hi, Rahul. My name is Harshit and I head the digital marketing team at the Jobaaj Group, and it's lovely, my pleasure to connect with you on this call. Okay. So in this call, I just wanted to know about your feedback in terms of, which courses you take and how's your learning journey, everything. If you can start a little bit about your educational background, like from, what are the challenges you're facing in the terms of like before getting into the Jobaaj Learnings course, and then when you complete the course, how did it actually groomed you in terms of skills or communication? So if you can elaborate on that, it'll be really good.
Yeah, sure. So, hey, good evening. Good evening, all. My name is Rahul Chavan. I have graduated from Pune University in 2023 as majors in information technology. So, in college, I got placed into a startup known as Open Secret, where I was there for 11 months, mainly into their analytics of business as well as strategy. So in that particular time frame, I came to know about something known as consulting, and I searched over Google that what is the best course for consulting and job hours like Shubham Agrawal's course came on the front. So
Okay.
I just attended his, like, I think there was a demo session of him in the beginning for 2 days, and I got really overwhelmed with it. So I thought that let's enroll in this course and let's see what happens next. So I started my journey, like, after joining the job after 1 or 2 months. Like, I joined the course immediately. So where I learned multiple frameworks like Hercules, the best framework of Shubham. Like, it is a real customization of how we can present our thought process to anyone. Then mainly different types of cases we solve together. Then that it was a group case study, like Shubham told us in very minute details of it, like how to solve the case step by step. Then guesstimates we came together as well. In parallel, you also give the excellence equal courses in parallel to learn. So it was like a cherry on the cake to do.
Okay.
So it was really beneficial to grab a job in CS.
Yeah. So what's your education background? Like it's engineering?
Yes, it's engineering.
Engineering. So from engineering directly coming up into the management role, like didn't you find anything, like I've not studied that thing, it's completely different. I'm not an MBA graduate. So were there any challenges you're facing?
No, there were not any challenges because like my analytics pass was quite good. So I was very good
Okay.
in mathematics. As well,
Okay.
my first job, it taught me that how to build a strategy for something, how to create a P&L, then how to do marketing of a particular thing. So I was mainly working with Q-commerce platform, which is in boom right now. So it really helped me as to groom my profile overall in terms of consulting.
Okay. So, let's say a lot of people gonna watch these videos will be planning to get into the management consulting role. So, what will be the advice you'll be giving it to them, and like what should be their mindset while they're like going into the management consulting field?
So I would advise anyone who is watching this video hereafter, like, if you want to get into consulting, like, do firstly know what is consulting, because the job in
Right.
consulting is not that glamorous what YouTube video shows. It's
Shows.
really a hard job and you have to work for 12 to 15 hours a day.
Right.
And
Right.
there would be only excellence equal, which will help you, and PPT for sure, which will
Okay.
help you to survive in the job. It's not like engineering that you will code and there would be a lot of fun, but your brain would work in back forth, and there will be a lot of strategy involved in it. So I
Okay.
was, from my childhood only, I was very fond of using brains everywhere. So it really kicked me in, like consulting really kicks me in. So that's why that is my real motto.
Okay. So since it's a service-based industry, it's not a product-based industry. So there's a lot of things in people's mind that, like, let's talk about an example. If you talk about example, like, let's say Airtel is hiring any consulting firms and they'll be giving like, okay, I'm getting this much revenue, grow my revenue to twice X, I'll pay you this many crores of rupees. So it's like, looks that picture so easy, or what other things goes into the picture when you actually take these kind of big projects with these companies?
No, picture is quite really different, because
Okay.
client need is A, and you have to perfectly write A over the PPT. There can't be a single mistake in PPT.
Okay.
A lot of team works for that particular project if revenue is the factor, because
Mhm.
then we need to see in revenue in terms of growth or revenue in terms of monetary value, like month on month sales. Then what strategy should we implement? Like, there are multiple teams working for a single project, and then
Okay.
we from that when you join as a very niche level as an associate or something as an analyst, you were told to do a small task. Like in starting, that would be a very easy task, like small tasks they will give
Yeah.
you. Then you grow as a consultant after 3 to 4 years.
So I heard that in consultant, whenever you go in the very senior level, like senior associate, or you go in the, a partner level or something like that, the salaries are like, less crazy. So is this the workload is also like that, or it's like how it goes from the starting to the top level?
From starting, workload is there in consulting. There is
Okay.
like there is no barrier of time. It's not
Okay.
a 9 to 5 job. For sure, it's not a 9 to 5 job. You have to work till your client is satisfied with your work.
Right.
As well, your team needs you at particular moment. I've seen my partners working at 3 till midnight. So
Oh,
it's very normal to work in consulting till 3, because at some days, but some days will be very much chill. You will have team outings together in every 3 months. You will have team parties together every 3 months. Like life in consulting is really
really?
well, but you have
Okay.
to accustom to this particular new normal of consulting for
Okay.
working long
Right,
hours.
right, right. Okay, great, great. Sounds good to me. It looks like a really good career in the management consulting. Uh, okay, so you join the Jobaaj Learnings course, like, you will be searching some other courses as well that time, other competitors you'll be looking out as well when you're taking the Jobaaj Learnings course. So what actually came into your mind that, took like take the decision that, okay, I need to go with Jobaaj Learnings course instead of going with other courses? Is this the mentors, how they actually teach, or the free demo classes which you actually liked?
No, firstly, I want to get into ZS, and I saw just Shivam is also working for ZS.
Okay, sure. Is
So
that
that was the kind of thing,
okay?
because I was rejected into campus bits last round. So I thought that this would be a really good kickstart for me to get into ZS and
Okay,
any other consulting firm in pharma consulting or normal consulting, big four or something.
right.
So, and also Shubham's like acumen, like first case, demo case Shubham told us of Twitter. So that
Okay.
really hit my mind. Like we have to think in this particular way. This, like structure solving is something, and
Uh-huh.
that too customized structure solving. Shubham has its own framework. He does not. He's not dependent on any of the kind of framework.
Okay.
So that is really sets apart Shubham from any other consulting course.
Okay. So is the mentor just like completely bang on that I want to go with this mentor is like gonna give me in the right direction? Okay.
Yes.
We'll be definitely conveying your words to show him as well, you know, about that. So anything else like how do you find the assignments or the consulting IO, all the websites which you provide
Yes.
in
Yes.
terms of that to the case preparations and all those things?
Like case preparation was mainly helpful, like to
Okay.
gauge our knowledge, as well as to it also expanded my some power of brain to think in that particular way. Also,
Okay.
group case solving was a particular thing that helped me a lot. Like this should be a more frequent, like because we are like I come from a west of Maharashtra, and English is not my mother tongue, so that's
Okay.
for sure. So it's quite difficult to explain someone in English a whole term. So like
Uh-huh.
case group solving is kind of thing that helped me a lot.
Okay, okay, right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So anything else apart from Jobaaj Learnings for the people who are gonna join, if they're gonna take the course from the Jobaaj Learnings for the management consulting, anything else like apart from, the trainer which we are providing, the ecosystem is actually completely ecosystem which we have set up. What do you talk about that?
That's completely good. Like we have a very good ecosystem, as well as the colleagues who join in my batch. Most
Okay,
of them are placed in good companies, which I know. Like I have a
okay,
contact with one or two, and all are in good companies right now in consulting itself.
right.
Because the mentor is good. That's why all we students of him
Makes
are
sense.
placed in good organization right
Yeah,
now. So that
okay.
is like that is a ripple effect. What you have created, job has created 6 months back, you just invested in
Uh-huh.
a small, now it's a tree.
So like whatever the amount of money you invested in this course, now you have finally getting the return out of that, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, 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 great, great, great. So on the weekends you'll be like actually preparing for these courses. So when the live sessions used to happen, on what days? On the weekends?
Yes, on the weekends it's mostly happen on Sunday, I think.
Sunday.
Yes, Sundays.
Okay. So
And
live
also,
sessions, how do you suggest like that hybrid model, recorded videos and the live sessions, how they actually help like side by side?
so there is one, like I told you about the frameworks and guesstimates.
Mm-hmm.
Like I forgot few of the frameworks when I was preparing for ZS. So I
Oh,
just watched the recorded video. It really helped me to boost my
okay, okay,
confidence.
okay,
That is
okay.
the benefit of recording. If you have a repository ready over your laptop and it is just
Mm,
for one click, it's
okay.
really helpful.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. So for the Jobaaj learnings, when you're, applying for that course, did you find anything like, okay, I'll search Jobaaj learnings reviews and, whatever people have really purchased the course and all those things you have done because people do have there in the mindset that, okay, I'll search about the company. Is it a fake company or real company? Do they provide real courses? So all those things came up in your mind?
No, no, I just gone blind with the mentor and just
Okay.
enroll in the course. I haven't do any R&D or job.
All right, all right. Sounds good, sounds good. So yeah, before we signing off, just wanted to have a nice chat with you to know about your feedback in terms of the management consulting course. So before signing off this call, just wanted to know like few things which you will suggest for the students. So you already told few things in the starting, but before we signing off, what are the last few points you'll be suggesting to the people who are looking forward to going into these ZS or all these big four firms or all the consulting companies out there?
Firstly, I would suggest that know what is the interview structure of that particular organization.
Okay,
Prepare accordingly. Second thing I would tell is prepare rigorously for case interviews as well as for guesstimate. And the
oh,
best way to do is to find a right partner who can help you to achieve that particular goal. Third
right.
thing I would recommend is get a mentorship from a very good mentor like Shubham or someone else who is really good in consulting and who has at least experience of 4 to 5 years. So he can help
Okay.
you to gauge, to expand your strengths and weaknesses as well, and know your weaknesses.
Okay.
That's all. That's all.
Okay, okay. So the educational background doesn't matter since you came from the engineering. It's not compulsory to have a MBA or any kind of fancy degrees to go into the consulting field.
No, no, it's not required. It's not
Even
required.
if a BSc or the MSc person or the BCom person, everyone can apply and get into the management.
Yes, everyone can apply into consulting and get into it.
Okay. And also how important the communication skills are when you're applying for these kind of companies.
Firstly, to get in consulting, the real barrier is communication. So your
Communication.
communication should be 10 out of 5 or 6 you can get in, but
Okay.
you have to really improve on it because I know most of our Indians are not mother tongue is English. We have our own local language to speak
Mm,
with, but we need to get accustomed to English so that we can survive in the particular organization wherever we are going. Because
right.
ultimately your client would be speaking English and you should understand and comprehend that particular thing.
So do you
English is
generally deal with the all the international clients or do you guys are having any Indian clients as well?
no, all international,
All
all international.
international clients. Okay, so
International.
the exposure is really good outside the India. We get it.
Yes,
Also, you'll be having maybe chance to go abroad and like if you do good in it.
yes, definitely.
Okay. All right then. Thank you so much for coming on this call. I really appreciated your words because these words will gonna help a lot of people who are aspiring to get into the management consulting will really take some kind of good knowledge from this video and it'll be really helpful for them.
Surely,
So
surely.
yeah. So
Harshit,
thank you so much.
I would
Yeah.
love to help any of the candidate who is applying for ZS. So I
Okay.
would
Sure, sure, sure.
definitely love to help him.
Sure, sure, sure. Definitely will be conveying that to those students for sure.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you,
then you
Harshit.
have a lovely rest of the night. You take care.
Okay,
Bye.
bye bye.
Bye.